This week on USF Football, a new era on the Bay, we want to recognize the student athletes at USF for a record-setting academic performance, an 83% graduation rate for scholarship student athletes over a 6-year period. We'll look at the hard work and people who make it happen academically. We'll also spend some time with freshman linebacker and St. Petersburg native Auggie Sanchez. Plus, we'll have highlights from the Bulls game against Houston, where they honored all military veterans, those actively serving, and even a special 4-star guest.
Here we are. The greatest football state in the country, in its greatest city, where speed grows with the oranges, and boys are turned into men. Draft picks, champions, leaders. The future is forged in green and gold.
Who has it better than us? Nobody.
Our leader, homegrown.
There it is. Good job. Good job.
That's it right there.
With a perfect pedigree as a player and coach. Young and wise, nurturing and demanding. That rare mix to lead our program. They are our hometown team, as hardworking as their families, as prideful as their city, charging into the future. They are the Bulls. This is the rise of USF Football. USF Football, a new era on the Bay.
Auggie Sanchez, St. Petersburg, Florida, linebacker.
Goes to the left side. Robinson will pay for it as Auggie Sanchez says, not in my neighborhood.
Ball comes out into the play, picked up by Sanchez. Auggie Sanchez is in for a touchdown.
When I first came here, they recruited me as a fullback. You know, I played linebacker in high school. I loved playing linebacker in high school. I talked to Coach T. I was like, hey, I really want to play linebacker. And, you know, he let me go to the defensive side of the ball. And now, I mean, it's honestly perfect.
Yeah, I'd say beachy, you know, just water, laid back, relaxing. I wish USF could be just right here in St. Pete with everything. I like how it is in Tampa. Come on, girls. This might be the best part about coming home, seeing these guys. This is Ellie. This is Wilma. This one's name is Elma. They're all girls. This is the baby.
He loves Augie. You know, they sit and the dogs are, there's a dog on each arm and somebody is always, you know, petting them so this has always been kind of like the kid house and it's a lot of fun. But these two have been like so close growing up. Best friends, huh, guys?
We don't do much. When you don't have to do something, we don't do much. Like if you didn't have to do this, we'd be in our boxers watching football all day.
I just say I'm really proud of them and their choices, and they're great kids, all four of them. Really, I'm blessed. Absolutely blessed.
Hey, sis. Hey, Chubby. Hi, buddy.
He's only 3 months, believe it or not. It's a big 3 months. Colton, you like football?
Oh, let me have it.
No.
He started playing, you know, a Pop Warner ball with his older brother, and he always had to play in one weight division higher because he was so big when he was a kid, so he always had the benefit of playing with the bigger kids.
You know, when he was offered, I knew it was a foregone conclusion. He was a done deal. That's everybody's dream, to be able to be just a short drive away to go watch one of your kids play football at Division I school. That's awesome.
And especially this year, as we got to start, I mean, we were all going crazy. Just like his picture when that came up on the Jumbotron, and then I think his first game starting, he got like highlighted the game. He comes home a lot. Yeah, every weekend usually, yeah.
Have the old man do the laundry, and he likes home cooking.
I don't know, every time I come home, it's like a mini vacation, because Tampa's just, it's work, you know?
I got 2 that graduated from USF, 1 that's on his way, and 1 that I wish was. USF has been pretty good to this family.
St. Petersburg, Florida, Northeast High School, the best high school football stadium in the whole state of Florida. I was a quarterback, I was a tight end, I was a defensive end, I was an outside linebacker, I was a middle linebacker, and a receiver. Coach Woody, we're always talking. He goes, man, it was so hard to recruit you, he goes, because you did so many things. He goes, but there was never that one set position for you to play. And you know, what's crazy is Coach Taggart said, he's like, I knew you could play linebacker. He goes, I just thought you could help us out at fullback.
Making choices on schools, I thought he was gonna have to go away, which would have been tough because it's almost tradition. That's why I think we love football season so much in our house. I guess I kind of lived through him a little bit, and I'm so proud of him. You know, I'm at every game. I got a jersey made. You know, giving people high fives. That Maryland game, I never gave so many high fives in my life.
I've got no concern about him leaving a good mark at the University of South Florida when he leaves. I think they'll speak highly about him when he's gone.
Something I get now that I don't get when I first got here is just how to become like an all-around athlete, like student, class, on the field, off the field.
I'm not going to be a football player all my life. And, you know, I came to college also to grow as a man and as a person.
I value graduating, I value getting my education, so yeah, academics is very important.
There's always life after football. You know, you play a 20-year career in the NFL, you still got 40 years of a job, you still got 40 years of life left.
You really find what you like. These are learning years of your life in college, so you really try to find what you really want to do.
It's like now when you get older and wise, you just see like, yeah, everybody gonna have the same opportunity, but the opportunity don't stay for so long, so it's how fast can you grab the opportunity and make it count.
What I like about the campus is just meeting new people every day, you know, out of schools. Nobody likes to talk, and everybody's, you know, just walking with their headphones on, or, hey, Nep. You know, we're here, everybody's, you know, likes to talk, and everybody, you walking somewhere, and, you know, somebody wants to talk to you, see you're a football player, and, you know, they love you, they want to come to the games, and everybody's just friendly, and it's like a family environment. A lot of people want to come to schools, and they don't want to go away from home, but at this school, it's kind of like you're still home, because, you know, everybody makes you feel welcome, and it's just, it's like a big family here. Where you gonna go? Oh, hey, look, this is Tajay. He is the GOAT, the greatest of all time safety, Tajay Fullwood.
I don't know how to do it like this, man, right here.
No, this is Tajay Fullwood. You gonna remember his name. All right, Tajay, class we're going into, it's kind of, you know, a serious class. Nobody's really laughing, you know, talking to them. Everybody's trying to focus on math and stuff, and everybody's all shh.
Oh, it's important. You know, football is a benefit of going to school and being able to do something you like doing, you know. But at the end, we all know you have to have an education in order to be successful. And we got to keep that focus on those guys, you know, because all of them not going to go to the NFL. You know, they're going to be in the real world and have to work. Even if they do go to the NFL, they're going to have to work, you know, most of them. You know, you appreciate when the university make that a focus and our young student athletes and students in general.
And what do we do when we have these negative excellence that we want to get rid of?
It's important that we teach them how to be successful, you know, and how to take advantage of all the opportunities that our university have for them.
All right, finally we got one more step, and we're done with this problem.
His approach is not only the athlete, but the student. So not everybody can come here. So that's another big part of his job, is identifying these kids at an early age to project them as college success, not only on the field, but off the field in the classroom as well. So absolutely, it's an important part of what he does.
Everything's pretty much under one roof except for the Sun Dome. So I think it's pretty convenient for our student athletes to get down, get a weightlifting session in, maybe go get some treatment, and then head over upstairs to the Academic Enrichment Center and get some work done.
Okay, this is our academic center. He's the academic advisor. This is Jason Linder. What's up, Jason? What's up, Ronnie?
Well, we try to build a culture here of academic excellence, try to do everything with integrity, and really try to focus on the total development of our student athletes. So, you know, we don't just focus on academics, but building character and life skills, leadership skills.
One of the best men right here. Get the work job done. Come on down to Kelly's office. This is Rosemary. Some more advisors. We got Andrea. Dom right there. And my favorite person right here, my favorite person to do work is Kelly.
Hello.
I mean, it's a struggle sometimes, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can go to whoever you need to go to figure it out, whatever it is you need to figure out. He is the academic advisor and stuff up here, upstairs, to not only guide you in the right direction, but help you as well.
And this is where we use the laptops and print all our schoolwork out. Pretty big area, Mac computers. So that was a tour of the academic center. Now I'm gonna head home and get ready for this game Friday. Go Bulls.
Sunny Saturday afternoon here in Tampa, Florida at Raymond James Stadium. The Houston Cougars come to town to take on the South Florida Bulls, where it's Veterans and Military Appreciation Day, and USF doing its part to honor those in the armed services. Special helmets, special patches today to honor all 5 U.S. service branches, and on their uniforms and helmets specifically, they've got the emblem for the Pat Tillman Foundation today.
November is the month for Veterans Day, and the Bulls kicked it off, as always, showing their strong sense of community. With so many military bases in Florida, USF figured it was the perfect way to show their appreciation for the sacrifices made by our men and women in uniform in all branches of the service. A great afternoon for the color and pageantry of college football and all of the traditions it brings to the table. This was the first time in 3 weeks that the South Florida family was able to gather at Raymond James Stadium and cheer on the Bulls, who were happy to be back by the Bay for an important American Athletic Conference home game against Houston. They looked to show their appreciation for the guys in the Cougars uniforms in a slightly different kind of way. Linebacker Nigel Harris continues to have a great nose for the ball, with a penchant for blowing up plays behind the line of scrimmage. Houston came to town with the conference's most stingy defense, but it was the Bulls who set the tone there early, letting it be known that their defense can play with anyone. They felt right at home, and the first half would prove to be a battle of wills in the trenches. Offensively, South Florida made a change at quarterback for the start of the game.
Yeah, it'll be his 3rd career start for Stephen Bench. Just looking for some type of spark for that USF offense. We'll see if Stephen Bench can give USF that spark today.
We want to compete. You know, that's what we want. We want guys that want to compete and go win the job and keep their jobs. You know, that's what we're looking for around here. Guys that's going to compete, and earn their jobs, keep their jobs, and do their jobs to the best of their ability. That's what we're looking for at every position.
Coach Willie Taggart had to like the compete level of his Bulls in the first half as they played disciplined football while knocking heads with a Houston team that was playing for a share of the American Athletic Conference lead.
Double reverse here. It's in the hands of DeMarcus Ayers, and he can't get out of the backfield. Bulls everywhere.
Look at the discipline by the USF Bulls, keeping that thing on. Greg Ward's out there trying to block it, can't do anything.
Now they're going into the wind. It would have been a 48-yard field goal try. But Ward's back on 4th down. Over the middle, catch is made, 1st down, and the Cougars keep the chains moving as he finds Markeith Ambles for 17 yards. In motion, he takes it up the middle, and he's stymied by the defensive lines. Farrell again, he's across the goal line and in for the Houston score.
It would be the only score of a hard-fought half. The Bulls defense allowed only 1 third-down conversion in the first half and would limit Houston to less than 4 minutes of possession time in the second quarter. This had the makings of a true throwback defensive struggle, thanks in large part to the game plan devised by defensive coordinator Chuck Bresnahan. The Bulls led Houston in yardage, first downs, and time of possession, but trailed 7-0 at the break. Second half highlights are coming up right after this. Willie Taggart's Bulls were playing their 100th game in Raymond James Stadium, where they've won at a near 70% clip since it became their home. But they had some work to do if they were going to improve that percentage against Houston. The well-rested Cougars were coming off a bye week and were driving on a stubborn USF defense on their first possession of the second half.
Farrell stuffed through the middle. Todd Chandler, the nose tackle.
USF getting stout up front, just really loading the box.
They sweep it to the outside. Ryan Jackson cuts his way back in for the Cougars score.
We'll see right now, Andre Davis back, what this USF offense can do.
Through the middle to Ernest Johnson. You see there at the end, the Cougars try and strip it away. It's a gain of 9. Stephen Bench across the middle, and this is a first down and more for the Bulls. Inside Houston territory, Ernest Johnson, the freshman, 24 yards. That's their second longest play today.
Big play. That could be the spark USF needs to get this offense going.
The Bulls tried to answer Houston's touchdown immediately with one of their own. They engineered an impressive 13-play drive, still winning the battle of possession time. Freshman Marlon Mack would move closer to the 1,000-yard rushing mark and into 5th place on USF's single-season rushing list. They would get on the scoreboard, but fell short of the end zone.
33 on the try for Kloss. And it's good.
I thought we had some opportunity. Our offense drove down and we didn't score any touchdowns. And again, we didn't get any consistency going offensively, you know, which hurt. We didn't run the football well, which really hurt us. And we got to do a better job at that. You know, we got to be able to run the football. You know, we just have to.
I feel like we wore down, but we did slow down a little bit, and they got extra yards in the second half. But I think we just have to adjust a little bit more, and again, make those tackles on third down.
Well, I know a couple of them was their quarterback. He's really talented, you know, and he makes some things happen. You know, I thought we did a fairly good job of containing him and not letting him get as many explosive plays. But I think a big part of it is really talented, athletic quarterback that can move and make things happen.
Just a lot of little things. Everyone has to do their assignment perfectly. And we just got to get to the ball and finish the game.
Not really an explanation. We just got to get together and fight and compete. So we competed in the second half. We got to bring guys, keep coming along. Offense and defense and special teams keep competing.
We couldn't stay on the field for a very long time. You know, it seemed I think we ran 50-something plays. It's not very many. You know, and it's hard to get consistent and get a rhythm going, like you said. If you're only running 50 plays, and that's just kind of how it went today.
The struggles against Houston will only serve to fuel the resolve of these guys. They know they can play better. The loss was and should be disappointing, but it left them more determined than discouraged. They've already won more games than last year, with 3 more chances to add to that total.
4th down, looking end zone. There's contact, and the ball is intercepted.
It's tough, man. It's not fun taking losses, so you just got to stay positive, keep bringing these guys along, the young guys along. The other guys, it's my senior year, so we got to go out with some type of bang.
Coach T believes in us. We believe in each other, so we know we're going to make something happen.
Our guys are trying, they're working hard and getting out there. We're just not making those plays that it takes to to win ball games, and we're making mistakes that we can't make in order to win ball games. We got to stop making those little mistakes and make the winning plays. You know, our guys are still fighting, and we're going to work to get out of this funk.
Work is never a problem with these Bulls. Their blood, sweat, and tears guarantees the arrow will continue to point upward, that their program keeps moving forward with diligence that will continue during the upcoming bye week.
It's great to have an off week because we have so much time to prepare for the next team.
We got FMU coming up. We got this off week so we can prepare for them. So
we just got to continue to work on getting better and staying focused at getting better each and every week. And 2 weeks from now, playing SMU, we got to get better. We got to go and find a way to win the ball game. We're looking to win. We have to find a way to win, and SMU the next team on our schedule, and we got to find a way to win that ball game and then take it from there.